We're in Kokin IDP camp in Hepang, Bankinla, the local government area of Plateau State. With what you see behind me, it's obvious that there's a booming humanitarian crisis if government does not intervene on time. There are 2,620 people in this camp. 444 of them are men, 1,008 of them are women, while 1,088 of them are children. Come with me as we go into the camp to hear from the people.
23rd of June. We were just at home after the burial of one of our father that died. So we just see smoke from one village. So we say, what is happening? So we phoned, they say, these people have just entered that village and attacked them. All they started burning their houses, Fulani people. So they just entered there. They attack people, burning their houses. They kill many people there. But I can't just say the number. They are in hundreds. We have never touched their cattle or their children. We have never. We don't know what we did to these people. And they started burning our houses. We just don't, we lack what to say.
Even me, I can't even tell, because me and some talking, we are farming this dry season farm together with the Fulani. I even give them my farm. We are farming together, so we have never have any quarrel or to go and to fight with them because of our. Though we have this little quarrel in cattle eating our crops, but we have never found any problem between us and them. But is this a political crisis, or is it within a Christian and Muslim crisis, or what? We don't know.
One of the things that brought about peace in the first 3 years of the governor was all-inclusive government. He runs an all-inclusive government whereby tribes, ethnic groups, religions that were hitherto marginalized or seen or claimed to be marginalized were carried along. They were given appointments and they felt a sense of belonging. It was, it helped a lot. Everybody feels is part of the state. Nobody was alienated. It is very, very, very strange that with all these efforts put in place, from nowhere, crisis erupted. For terrorist attacks, let me mention this to you. As a solution, the state government, in collaboration with the federal government, has gotten approval for the establishment of a mopole unit in Barkin-Ladi in Gashish district, for instance, the hotbed of the recent district.
If you go to the area where these people come from, you will see Fulani with weapons in their body going about. But if a Broman happen to have a stick going to even his farm, a security man will call him, come back. Why are you going with this stick? That means we are saying the government are behind this thing. That is purely what is happening. Because if a person will go to his farm with a stick, he will be cautioned. And the person with an arm would not be cautioned. Then the person with the stick is a second-hand citizen to this country.
Last few weeks, that saw to the killing of over 200 villagers in parts of Plateau State, I would tell you was a crisis of monumental proportion. It has never been that bad. It was an unprecedented crisis. Now, as a responsible government, the Lalong administration swung into action. It committed over 75 million naira in the first instance for the procurement of relief materials in different forms.
We have a lot of challenge bringing them from that place to the school. What we want to hear and see from people is that to come and encourage us. This is a voluntary work, a voluntary service that we are rendering on to these children, because we know from them we'll have a president tomorrow. From them we have commissioners. From them we have so many people are coming out of them. And one of the challenges is that we will want to have people that will volunteer and support us with the materials. In terms of feeding, they will come without cups to take their breakfast because they take the breakfast here in the school. Some of them don't have plates. The mothers will run from there to bring plates, wait for them to eat. When they finish, they take the plates to go and take their own. That is a big challenge. And by doing so, they distract our attention in the school. So if people will come with assistance, with plates, basin, like the food, they can put the food in a basin, and cups, spoon, and plates. Those are the challenges we face.
It was on Saturday where my grandmother went to the market. Then she was coming back. She entered house and they started shooting from 3 to 3 in the night. They finished in the night. We were praying, then God helped us and escaped.
Who are your parents?
My father have died. My mother, she's in Geosciences.
If you see the president today, what message do you have for him concerning this crisis?
I want to tell him that he should bring securities to our village.
It was these Fulani people that they pursue us. They sent letter to us that they will enter our village. They say that they must kill all of us, and they say that they want to collect the village from us. And they say that they will never leave us, even though we went to the farm, that they will never leave us. That's why we came back here. They just start cutting our farm roots. They just scatter our things in the farm. Yes, I really miss my village.
You would like to go back?
No.
Why?
Because I'm afraid.
So what do you want government to do?
I want them to help us in our village, because they really scatter our village. We didn't have anything to eat. They just cut our farm roots.